Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 6th edition of Talkdeath, Canadian Funeral Law with Nathan Romagnoli and Janet McCausland. Hi, Nathan.
Hello, everybody.
And hi, Janet.
Hello.
So this one's from our American one, and it was one of the more popular questions that was being asked, and it's one of the funniest ones. And we don't always get a straight answer, but here it is. So at Megamia329 on Twitter and Cecilia Rodart on Instagram both want to know, can you legally leave your body in a field to be eaten by vultures or other animals?
That would be a big no.
Why not?
I mean, there's a lot of discussion, I think, out of this comes from people's cultures, right, and places around the world where in specific cultures, back in the day, this was and is still a very natural means of people disposing of their deceased loved ones. The truth and reality is that we live in a very civilized culture, right, that's bound by a lot of regulations, a lot of laws, a lot of health concerns and otherwise, and I think that if that should suddenly become a viable option, that there would be a pretty large outcry from the public. As Janet, I'm sure, can attest to, the movement towards achieving full green burial sites has been enough in itself in terms of challenge to lobby government organizations and otherwise to comply. So definitely not going to be suitable for Canadian culture, at least in my lifetime, I don't think.
Janet?
Yeah, I think when we talk about the burial, is like there's a little bit of the ick factor there, that, there are sites that, whether they're real or not, the Watch Me Rot or SeeMeRot.com and all these sorts of things that are that create headlines and news and buzz about it. But I think I agree that it doesn't do the people who are working towards natural burial any favors. We need to be sort of the people who want to change the funeral. Like, it's a very powerful, entrenched industry who have a lot of clout. And so for the people who do want to offer an alternative, and I think, it's, we spoke earlier that, it's cheaper, so they're not making the same margins. There's so many reasons why the conventional industry are going to put a slowdown on this, that we all need to sort of be reasonable and work together to try and create change.